You're about to learn how to quickly stitch together a panorama photo in Photoshop. Now when you first open up Photoshop, your document settings doesn't really matter for the canvas because it's going to create a new canvas for you with the method that we're doing. So up here under File, you'll find Automate. And then you're going to come down to Photo Merge. And then this is our automatic way of creating a panorama photo. You'll see this box pop up, and then we'll just leave it on auto. If you wanted to, based on how you're shooting the photo, you could tell Photoshop to use one of these modes. But if you just use auto, it will probably detect it on its own. You click on Browse, and then you're going to choose the photos you want. I'm going to choose all 6 of these images. Hit OK. Then I have to hit OK one more time. And then Photoshop will automatically load every single photo into Photoshop under the same project, and each one on its own layer, as you see under here. And right now it's thinking because it's looking at every single photo, seeing how they're supposed to line up, and it's doing all of those steps for you. And then this is the finished photo. So the one final step that you have to do to this is crop it. Like you'll notice up here on the edges, you can still see the photos weren't taken perfectly, and so they don't all line up to each other as well as they should. You often get this when the tripod gets bumped while the photos are being taken. However, it's a quick fix. All that we need to do is select our crop tool from the top right. And then sometimes I'll use the up and down arrow key to just slightly nudge it in the direction that I want. And then I'll correct it here. I'm gonna nudge it to the left, correct it here, and then hit crop. Okay, so that fixed our borders and our panorama photo is finished. So now from here, I can just do File, Save As. And then I can choose what I want to name it, where I want to save it, and I could save it as a PSD so it saves all of my settings, or I could just compress it as a JPEG and it will be a flattened image that's easy to print or share online. And then also when you're saving your JPEG, remember your quality settings. I'm going to do mine as the highest quality and hit OK. And that's it. You now know how to quickly stitch together a panorama photo in Photoshop.